Lloyd and the others noticed dark clouds over Rosette, and the village was suddenly struck by a pillar of lightning. The group hurried to Rosette to find out what happened. When the group reached Rosette, they found the village destroyed. Most of the villagers had been killed and the rest were wounded. Lloyd saved one of the surviving children. His name was Mythos, same as the legendary hero of the Karlan War. He was a half-elf with no relatives who quietly lived on the outskirts of the village. Mythos told Lloyd that lightning fell from the sky and that angels attacked the village. Altessa arrived at the scene and despaired at the sight of the village. He seemed to know why the village was destroyed, but quickly left when Sheena tried to ask him about it. Wanting to hear Altessa's story, Lloyd and the others set off for his house with Mythos. And that is where we left off a long time ago, but we're back, baby! Oh boy, it's time again for Tales of Symphonia! If you, dear viewer, are binge-watching this series like a couple of years after its release, there's nothing special about the fact that this is now episode, 69, I think, of the series. It's just another episode in a long line. But I am coming back from a break of about 5 months of playing this game, having played Final Fantasy Type 0 in the interim. Which, of course, means that I'm going to be a bit rusty. I did a bit of practice, played a couple of fights off screen, just practiced in an old save, but I'm still kind of getting back to the saddle, so to speak. That said, I think last time we had some major events. Ooh, I just realized I need to change up my party here. Yeah, it's a major... see, this is never gonna change, yeah? It's me trying to be like, now how did you control this? It's like this. We had major events, well, I read them to you already, so you remember what happened. Besides that, we managed to defeat Celsius, the Ice Temple summon, which means that's, how many summons? 3 summons now that we've taken care of in this world. Yeah, 3? Or is my math off? Hold on. Yes, Volt, Gnome, and Celsius, that's right. And as we are returning to the saddle and need some practice, I think we could have an easy fight here. Since I've improved so much, having beaten Celsius and other tough guys, I think it's time we have a rematch against the Swordmaster. Hey, see if I finally have what it takes to defeat this guy. Let's go. Yes, fighting is everything. You're on!
Wager your life and come!
So let's see how well I remember how this game controls. I've got the good party for fighting this tough guy, but am I actually skilled enough at this point too? Well, I survived his initial like salvo of attacks. Okie dokie. For only so long. Okay. Note to self, have to go shopping. Have to go shopping once I'm, ooh, that's bad, whatever he's doing. Oh, that wasn't so bad. No, yes it was, the teacher went flying. Uh-oh. There we go. Ow, I am a bit off today with my moves, aren't I? But hey, we're doing okay against this guy, so, just have to survive this flame lance. See, I'm kind of practicing my combos here, Trying to get couple of normal attacks in, and then, oh, that's just bad. Oh, I jumped into that one. That was a bit embarrassing. Ooh, no you don't. Ow! Ooh, well shot. For a guy called Swordmaster, in this fight, he's not exactly using much swords, is he? He's just spamming spells like the coward he is. Ooh, that's me down again. I really shouldn't have said that. He was like, what you say about me? Oh boy. Alright, we got the timer. That's fine. Oh boy. And here we go! Oh, really? He's stunned? You can stun Swordmaster? Awesome. We're still not doing much damage to him, though. I can see we're only doing like little... Oh, never mind then. Let's see if we get anything interesting from this one. Come on, baby. Light Spear and Photon should do something, right? Nothing. But he's stunned, so... And you can see I'm doing like scratch damage to this guy. Fortunately, the Professor's Photon pops that guy. Ow. That was unfortunate, that move. Actually, let's see if they're gonna heal me. Wow, what a last-second heal there. Well, I'm good. Let's go. I'm not good. Let's use an apple gel. Wait, who did I use an apple gel? Oh, never mind. Just get in there and get some strikes in on him. There we go. Oh. Ah. He's just no-selling all of Presea. I thought Presea would hit this guy super hard, but no such chance. Oh, well, you've done it now. Now I've got this weird dark mode, which I never did really work out what exactly this does, but... Oh, that was a cool move. Man, this guy is stunned, isn't he? Owie! Good shot. Good shot there, Swordmaster. I'm running up out of my... Oh, that's bad. No! Zelos, watch out! You want to try that again? Oh! Oh, he's so good! Whenever I stop to block, he starts to cast. This guy's... His Yomi is strong, I'll tell you that. Ow. Oh, Professor's almost down. That is not good. Professor! Let's get you back in shape, yeah? Oop. There we go. Why do I keep using... So I really need to stop button mashing because I do not mean to do that beast after the other moves, but it's like... Wow, hey, check it out, I dodged this Spark Wave. Didn't feel a thing. Kind of ran into that one again, my bad. Oh, here comes the Flame Lance. Blocking didn't help much now, did it? Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I'm still a bit too early to fight Swordmaster, but hey, we've lasted way longer than in our first tangos with him. Alright, I'm out of life bottles here. Oh, no you don't. Just had to distract him a bit. Oh no, here comes the Flame Lance. That's gonna kill someone. Oh, never mind. Hey, we've knocked him out of his spell. Awesome. But now Zelos faces the grave. Oh, okay, we're out of healing items. Phoenix Downs. So unless this guy dies right now, that's all she wrote. Oh! Professor, please heal yourself while we stun lock him. Oh, Spark Wave's coming. Yeah, I dodged it! Uh-oh, that's me out of technical points. Please, Professor, get out of melee. Could you please? Just like, honestly, you're making me a bit sweaty here. Oh, Professor. Alright then. Well, we had a really good... I'm gonna say I had a really good fight, all things considered. All things considered, I think this was a good fight. Ow. Because I lasted really long against... Oh. Okay then. Damn.
I remember. I am the strong ones. Wait, next time. Next time.
Asakani Jewel.
あいつ強くなってた。
戦うたびにかつての力を取り戻しているのかしら。そんなことが。
多分また出てくるよ。その時は今より強くなってるのかも。
Ooh, I don't look forward to that at all.
戦いを求めてさまよう霊。おそらく全ての力を取り戻した時にこちらが力で上回れば。
Ah, so we're exercising it through combat. Exorcising, not exercising
あい
it.
つの真の実力を上回って。
It doesn't have any muscles to exercise, so you know. Holy moly, you guys! That's wow! I did not think I would pull. I'm gonna be honest. I was expecting when we'd walk into that fight, what was gonna happen is, gosh, what could I use to raise those two? No, well, I can't figure it out. I'll just try to dodge all monsters and see if I can't get to a safe place like Altamira. Let's be friends.
ミトスって一人で暮らしてる。
Oh yeah, Mythos is in our party, kind of. He's not a playable character, but
お母さんは
he shows up in these skits.
もう死んじゃったから僕も同じ。そうなの？なんだか似てるね、僕たち。うん、そうだね。仲良くなれそうだよね。仲良く？本当？うん。友達になろうね。ありがとう。
Okay, cool. Nice to see them doing alright. And freaking, yeah, like I was saying, I was expecting myself not to win against Swordmaster. I did not expect that I could defeat the guy. Now, how did you elevate yourself? Oh, that's right, you had to hold down K to fly. That's... And the arrow keys control your altitude. That's how this thing worked. It's all coming back to me. But, freaking, even though that was by the skin of my teeth, you know, I love skin of my teeth fights, so that actually feels really good that, I did that fight the way I did. Oh, we remember this. Regal's always like,
It's spooky in here. People are too happy here for me.
ah. I almost remember, I think the item shop is in the hotel, right? That's how this weird place worked. So we'll just head that way. So I'm just gonna call that a triumphant return back to the Let's Play, that I was able to beat that guy in a fair fight. So, well, it wasn't really a fair fight because I kept using items, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this is, yeah, none of this matters, this customized stuff. Yeah, I'm still gonna be, even though I beat that guy, make no mistake, I'm still gonna be a little confused getting back to the groove of things, so to speak. Trying to remember where everything is and stuff. But, I'm still gonna say that, I'm feeling hopeful about the rest of the game now that, I was able to beat the rematch against Swordmaster so handily. That went shockingly well. That, like, I know I was doing, like, scratch damage against him, and I was kind of getting my ass handed to me. Like, I absolutely need to practice my, like, I need to practice, like, my, oh god, what am I trying to say? My, like, discipline in controlling myself, you know, not just spamming or button mashing, but I could still, like, hold my own in a fight, apparently, with my best mates in the fight and whatnot, because we showed that guy in the end in that real little nail-biter of a fight, huh? Then I need to rest in the... Wasn't there an inn to rest in here? Am I just imagining everything? Oh, another Mythos skit.
ジーニアスのやつ、ミトスと友達になったみたいだな。
あの子には同い年くらいの友達がいなかったからよかったわ。それにしても古代大戦の勇者の名前なんて素敵な名前だと思わない？
古代大戦の勇者、ミトスか。確かにすごいよな。でも俺はミトスじゃない。だからミトスとは違うやり方になるけど、ミトスみたいに世界を救いたいよ。
Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm still like, the jury is off, like, is that Mythos the actual Mythos of the legends, or is he just happens to have the same name? Like, knowing these types of games, it could totally turn out that that's the actual Mythos, who is, like, resurrected for whatever reason. You know how these things work. Let's save there, I guess. How was my system of saving again back in the day? I don't remember anymore. Oh boy, it's been too long. It's really been too long. Speaking of me making wild guesses about how this plot may or may not go, just to remind everybody, I mean, I've said this 100 times, but I'll say it again in case someone's dropping in for the first time or you've forgotten. I played this game with my friend, so I was not playing blind for a while. However, we never beat this game with my friend. I believe it's because... I don't remember why we stopped playing. It may have been because he got his PlayStation 4, which means that his PlayStation 3 copy would no longer work there. Maybe? I don't... That may have been what happened back in the day. Anyway, this is how far I remember us playing. Like, I don't remember us... I remember the Celsius fight, and I remember that lightning thing. I don't remember Mythos even, so I don't think we even flew down to meet Mythos. That was new for me. And from here on out, it's gonna be blind. Mostly blind, because it spoiled a couple of place names when I was looking up place names. But they don't really mean much to me, those place names, like Heimdall and whatnot. And the Temple of Shadow. I knew I would go to the Temple of Shadow, because that's a temple that I've tried to go to already, but it's too dark to go into. Oh, no! Oh my god, the skit went away! Dang it! Because I was talking too long. I'm stupid. What if I walk here? Here's the super sad grave. That's grim. I walk back, will I get that skit again? That skit was already there when I was flying to Galrakia Forest, even though that was only a walk away, but I was trying to fly there. That title I saw, Noishen Mythos. Let's quick fly about, see if it won't come back. In other JRPG news, since last playing this, I haven't played any Tales games apart from this one. Well, we're not getting the skit. Maybe I missed it for good. I'm sorry, you guys. Don't come this way, you goofy monster. But what I have done is I bit the bullet. I bought Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles, and I've beaten Ys 1. I'll say it was a really interesting, really fun old-school game. Probably not very good for a Let's Play, as Let's Play material, so I probably won't record it for the channel, Ys 1. Had a couple of issues with the gameplay, not to mention it's not very good format for a Let's Play. But I will say that Ys 3, which is the first one to have like the kind of more standard gameplay, 3D environments and, you know, slashing and stuff. Oh, another skit, I won't miss this one. Has shot up to my list of games that I might consider Let's Playing.
あの村がハーフエルフを嫌ってたからじゃないのか。
今更のような気もするけれど。
ついでだったのではないか。
どういうことだよ。
何かを探していたとか、あるいは隠してしまわなければならないことがあったとか。それならば村を壊滅させるということが。
Well, we found the guy named after the mystical hero of legend, so just gonna guess they're after him. I don't know. This must be all very confusing if there's someone there who's tuning in for the first time to this episode to watch this series. Like, this must be all very confusing. I'm sorry, I'm not really elaborating on what their plot has been thus far in the game, because there's just too much to elaborate. There's too much to go on. I don't know what to say. Try to find some sort of lore explanation, and once the story lore explanation gets up to the part where they meet this guy Mythos, stop watching there if you want to remain not spoiled on how this is gonna go. That's all I can advise you guys to do. Now, the rest of you guys, you may... Yes, that's right. We met Mythos, and I believe we were supposed to come here and talk to Altessa to find more about that issue. So let's do that. Let's see what's up, Altessa. Oh, okay. Need to bust out my voice acting chops again, because this one's not voiced.
I was a craftsman who worked for Cruxus. So you're on the sides of the angels, of Yggdrasil. You know Lord Yggdrasil? Know him? Because of him, Silverant and Tediala were twisted into worlds that fight for each other's mana. That's a Cruxis crystal. I see. You must be the chosen of the declining world. This may be fate. What happened to Ozette was my fault.
Oh man, we've been like missing out on Altessa's backstory all this time. Finally the guy's opening up. This is pretty big deals. And I swear I remember what's going on with the plot. I'm not just like, I know what she's talking about. I can remember these parts of the plot. Some of the names I'm like, well, who was that guy again? But I remember all this. For example, I don't remember what that homunculus there is next to, what her name was, but I remember her functions. What do you mean?
I came to hate the work I did, for it was indirectly taking people's lives. I ran from Cruxis and hid myself in the Zet. But I was found by the Desian named Rodile.
Oh, wow, so were they searching for Altessa instead of Mythos? So it's just complete happenstance that we found Mythos. That, I don't believe that. That's not gonna be the plot, but were they looking for Altessa after all?
He ordered me to create a Cruxis crystal in exchange for my life.
So, that means that the research on Presea was organized by Rodile and the Pope, who then had you and Kate carry it out? Oh, Kate was the name of that homunculus? Okay then.
Right. Rodile, while a Desian in service of Cruxis, was also planning to revolt against Cruxis. Because I supported him in that, Lord Yggdrasil grew angry, and he destroyed the town of Azet, which had protected me. So, this is how Presea, this girl who reflects my distant memories, this is how she was caught up in this. This is terrible beyond words. I'm sorry. I can never apologize enough. But apologizing is all I can do now.
My time will not come back. The people of the village, Daddy will not come back. Presea?
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Even if you apologize, I can't forgive you right now. Man, did he have like a little frowny face on him, Altessa? He looked kind of sad. Presea, I believe your loss has been great, but please do not lose yourself as well. I'm still really confused by Kate there, how expressive she is and emotive, despite being supposedly an automaton. I can understand Presea's feelings a little. Some things never come back. Even if he apologizes, even if you want to forgive, you can't control those feelings.
Not being forgiven. That may be the punishment. I don't think that's right. Forgiving or not forgiving isn't a punishment. I can't really explain it well, but... well, anyway, let's not get into a philosophical discussion right now. Presea doesn't need to forgive... Presea doesn't need to force herself to forgive him or anything. Let's just think about what we can do now.
Yes, you're right. As for me, I think we should take this opportunity to ask Altessa all he knows about Cruxis. We currently don't have enough information, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Presea, would you rather wait here?
No, I'll listen as well. Okay, heavy stuff. Looks like we landed right in the heaviest part of the game again. Well, one of the heaviest parts, I suppose. But we did leave off in a really heavy part as well. I hope we get a little more hijinks in this game. Should we talk to... He's just gonna be like, leave me be. Let's try talking to Kate, was it? No, Tabitha. Oh, who was Kate then? Kate, I think, was the scientist lady in the university. The name of which I also can't remember right now. See, I can remember the plot, the big points, the important characters, but there's a lot to remember here, so excuse me coming in 5 months later being a bit like, who was that again? Oh well. Oh well. Please forgive the master. Okay, that's all you had to say? I'm sorry? It's one of the gnomelets. Huh? You people? You seen my big brother? What the? What are you talking about? My big brother ain't back, so I'm looking for him. Actually, your brother has already gone home. Really? 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 Now they're probably looking for you. You should go back home. Really? I'm going home. Huh. Okay, note to self, I need to fly by the mine, the Toyza mine. It was something that's to something, the mine. Fly through there, check in if Gnomelet 2 has gone home, if that somehow changed the plot. Somehow. Okay, Altessa, it's time to find out the plot, because we're kind of running dry on plot here. I don't actually know really what to do next in the game, so I'm really hoping you're going to give us a really good lead on what to do next. Do you have business with me? Can you tell us about Cruxes? It'll be a long story. Well, we've got about half an hour still. We've got a whole other episode to fill, so go ahead, Altessa. That's okay. Cruxes is an organization made up almost entirely of half-elves. There are a large number of dwarves beside me involved as well. Really now, because the only one I've met in this world is you. In fact, there's only 2 dwarves I've met in this entire game, one of who is in a parallel dimension. So there are other dwarves besides you and my dad? Yeah, exactly what I'm wondering here. Their objectives are to begin the Age of Half-Elves and the revival of Martel. For that purpose, they make use of the Church of Martel and try to fuse the Chosen with Martel's consciousness. But if that's true, then why do the Desians try to kill the Chosen? Xpheres and Cruxes crystals awaken when stimulated by people's fear and suffering. Also by their combat instincts. Oh man, we're actually getting a lot of plot that I've been wondering for a whole half of the game. Well, half of what I've been doing so far anyway. That is why the Desians disrupt the declining world. In order to facilitate the angel transformation, they deliberately put the Chosen in danger. However, they will not take her life. Really now, because I've had my fair share of game overs, and I think some of them have been with the Desians, so, It must be a Desian that betrayed Cruxes like Rodile, or a member of the Renegades. Rodile? What is he scheming? The revival of the Mana Cannon. He obtained the plans to the Mana Cannon somehow and is constructing it in Silverhand. He's also the master of his own ranch. It's likely he's using his captives in the construction of the cannon. Once it's complete, he probably intends to build his own empire. How can he make everyone suffer for such a thing? Say then, is it true that Yggdrasil made the 2 worlds? Well, that's how I heard it. That he anchored the 2 worlds, which are never to come in contact, with 4 mana links, and placed a great seed in the center between them to guard it. The Great Seed. Don't remember that, but I like the imagery of a guy called Yggdrasil laying a seed of a tree. The Great Seed. Where have I heard that before? It comes up in the stories of the hero mythos. That's what people call the soul of Mythos, who died on the holy ground of Caroline after the close of the ancient war. Sorry, I'm doing so many voices right now. Oh my god, I'm trying to find it. Wait a minute, that's true, but why does the same legend of Mythos from Silverhand also exist over here? I've been wondering about this for a while now. There are 2 holy grounds of Karlan, 2 towers of salvation, and now the legend of Mythos is the same too? It seems it's possible to travel between the 2 worlds at their poles. I don't know where those poles would be, but perhaps that person we know as Mythos used that to travel between the worlds. Bipolar. Yes, that's it. Professor, what is it? This is my theory. Perhaps the ancient war was in fact a war between Teviala and Silverant, and the hero Mythos arranged a truce that ended the war. I thought that was what the plot... What are we talking about? I thought that was the...
And so that would be why the legend of Mythos exists in both worlds.
Yes, and if we assume that one of the two poles is the holy ground of Karlan, then we can understand the meaning of the existence of two holy grounds. That's the door between the two worlds.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've heard many ideas regarding the bipolar structure of the worlds, but yours works from a logical standpoint.
What other ideas have there been?
There's a legend passed down in Altamira about something called the Otherworldly Gate. Some say that it is a pole.
The Otherworldly Gate.